Hello guys, this is David Michael talking to you, the lead singer of David and the Skylers, bringing you today the first recommended reggae band for everybody to listen at, and that's none other than Steel Pulse. So let me give you some small info of this band. So Steel Pulse is really what I would consider one of the best, if not the best reggae band from the golden times of reggae music. Steel Pulse were the first non-Jamaican act to win the Grammy Awards for Best Reggae. So one thing that's very rare in reggae music is if you can bring timeless reggae music. There were only a handful that really did it in the reggae scene, and that was for sure what Steel Pulse did. So what I mean by timeless, by the way, still after 50, 100 or 200 years from now, it would still sound very fresh in the ears and sound-wise like it would just come out today. So what makes Steel Pulse so special? Definitely they made high-class roots reggae music. Steel Pulse was very advanced for the time. They had a particular style that you could recognize very easily. David Hines, the lead singer, has a very unique singing type of form. As well, the wonderful bass lines are so unique in this form. The male backing vocals are so wonderful and so unique that you rarely come across in reggae music. And the wonderful chord progression and the variations inside the music is just top of the line. As well, Steel Pulse were never predictive. No people going to say, whoa, David, you say not predictive? Yes, from the first minute you start to listen to their top works, you probably have no clue what you can expect in their music. That saying, let me recommend you their best works. So the first album is Hands of Revolution that came out in 1978. From the first to the last tracks, guys, these are all great songs. But the most popular song on the album is Ku Klux Klan. And Ku Klux Klan, at that time when it came out, it went viral all over the radio. But when we go back to track number 1 on the album, that is called Hands of Revolution, like the same thing like the title of the album. There, straight ahead, you get introduced by Steel Pulse, who they are, and what they want to accomplish. The second album is none other than Tribute to the Martyrs that came out in 1979. From the first to the last tracks, guys, these are all masterpieces in its kind. And I think that the whole band really nailed it on this one. I think personally this album made such a huge impact on my listening experience when I was 13, 14 years old. So the third album is called Caught You. And Caught You came out in 1980. A very great album as well. It's always such an inspiring album when you listen to it. But the song that is really popping out on this album is a song called Shining. Shining, guys, is the perfect song for a sunrise moment or a sunset moment of the day. When you listen to it, trust me, you will be inspired. So the fourth and the last best album that Steel Pulse, in my opinion, made in the golden times of reggae music is True Democracy that came out in 1982. Still is always hard to pick one song out, but if I had no choice and I had to pick one, I would definitely go for Your House, the song Your House. I mean, again, that song is really that timeless type of reggae music that has the same freshness when it came out in 1982 and when we listen it today. So that's saying these are the 4 best albums that Steel Pulse ever made, in my opinion. I think that Steel Pulse is the best example of what high-class reggae music is from the golden times. So I myself want to thank Steel Pulse so much for the great and awesome works that they brought on the table. So I say to that, bravo. I take my head off every time for Steel Pulse. So guys, If you want to listen to those 4 albums, there is a link in the description where you could listen to them on the official YouTube channel of Steel Pulse and many platforms as well that will be provided in the description. So if you want to buy the original vinyl record or you want to buy the original CD, I would highly recommend you to search in your local area where you could buy them. And trust me, the prices are reasonable, very good, so don't hesitate. So when you listen to Steel Pulse in general, I would recommend as well, listen them to a pair of good headphones. If you have a stereo system in your house, even better. Just any good device that gives some good sounding quality. Guys, I hope you like this video. So like, subscribe and share and comment down below what your thoughts were when listening to Steel Pulse. In the meantime, stay tuned for another video to come out. David out.